Hello.
Can you hear me? Can you hear? I gave my review on Colin Kaepernick.
Yeah, we were just saying.
I don't know.
Capricorn.
Garrett, was wearing some Nike gear.
Bold.
And,
Yeah.
Bold.
I got some
bold
Nike
statement.
gear.
I thought we lit all that stuff on fire.
I bought thousands of dollars of Nike equipment just to burn it.
Yeah.
Because that's how I show that I'm mad.
Yep.
Yeah.
I gave them all of my money and then lit the merchandise on fire to prove a point.
I burned it to my legs. I lit my polyester leggings on fire while I was wearing them.
I did that with my boxers, and for no statement.
Welded them to your
Just
balls.
a sexual reason.
You welded your
just
briefs.
a sex reason. I wanted the hot Fruit of the Loom fabric on my nuts.
You know what all the things we're talking about has in common with this podcast?
What's that?
It's lit.
What?
Go to the wide shot.
So dope.
It's fire, bro.
How do you dance?
Oh!
What the fuck?
You should have
Theme song.
In flames of dancing, turn the rain, we ride towards the fire.
What the fuck was that?
What?
I thought I'd start things off with a bang.
the
Straight
shit out
up
of me.
Kamehameha style.
That was
I hope
so-
y'all like it out
It was
there.
hot.
Dude,
Okay.
Fucking Christopher
I told
Demon
y'all this
here.
podcast was lit. It's fire, bro.
Okay, the bug stunt, terrible, worse by the day.
Yeah.
The fire stunt.
The fire stunt?
Maybe in the moment I didn't like it, but my appreciation has only grown in the moment.
You
So
know-
Okay.
good job.
I gotta
Good job.
say, it
Nice.
got my blood pumping. My
Yeah.
heart
Yeah.
rate is all boosted.
I
I'm all
couldn't-
fucking
Yeah,
wide
me too.
awake
That
now.
scared
But
That scared the shit out of me.
It scares me because my reaction was just to stare at it because I was just kind of
What are you gonna
frozen
do?
and like, what's going on? That's bad. I should have
Oh.
Frank was out.
Yeah,
That was-
Frank-
he's lightning fast.
In a fire hazard,
I
Frank makes his
watched
way to
that-
the
I
exits.
watched that video of the Great White Nightclub so many times.
Oh,
yeah.
I was
that
just talking. We were just talking about that.
sucked.
We were just talking about that the other day when we were at the Aquabats concert.
Yeah.
And I brought up like, man, a lot of these shows, even the Aquabats, they used to have fireworks on their guitars.
Yeah.
I used to go to a lot of small shows
yeah.
that had little pyro, stunts involved. And yeah, that to me, I think that video, if anyone hasn't seen it, the Great White Nightclub, is that what it's
Yeah,
called?
yeah.
Yeah,
Just
It's a horrific video. I'm warning you.
Don't watch it.
It's just conceptually a horrible thing because
honestly,
nobody
it's
survived
a nightmare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything
So many
about it
people
is
died.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
like you watch the video and you just think like I've been in a situation in a room like this before.
Yeah.
And if this would have happened, it's
be
the
dead.
scariest thing in the world.
Yeah, a small club catches on fire real quick and no one can get out. It's
Dude,
terrifying.
Venue owners must have hated that because, like, me and my friends in our like younger bands, we did stupid
Everybody
shit.
burning to death.
Yeah. Well, no, we put
Sticks in their
fireworks.
craw.
We put fireworks on our instruments too, and you're telling me your friends did it? Like that just must have been everyone in their 20s was sticking like
Well, Kiss did it.
Roman candles
Yeah,
on their
Kiss
bass
started
guitar.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I wish we didn't go to the theme song. Your guys' reaction during that was great. I could see your hearts beating in your chest.
Oh my god.
but I was just gonna say that as of that, once that video went out,
Yeah.
that was the end of it everywhere.
Yeah.
Like after that completely, I don't know
yeah.
one show. Like I remember going to a couple shows after it came out that did it a little bit. And then there was just an uneasy that is like, yeah, audience isn't feeling that anymore.
It's
Yeah,
like
they
in
turn
that
off.
video when the cop shoots himself with the gun
Yeah.
in the leg,
Yeah.
and then he goes, "All right, well, I shot myself, but it's okay. All right, bring out the AK-47," and all the kids in the class are just like, "No, no,
Yeah, you lost the
turn
crowd.
the fireworks off."
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I saw it on the Game Awards during the Pull My Devil Trigger performance, there was a ton of pyro on stage, and I
Yeah.
was getting nervous because my head goes right to there. Like, what if the bassist runs up next to the drummer and that pot goes off and explodes under him? Like,
Yeah.
I was
but-
thinking Michael Jackson and the
Oh, Michael
Great White
Jackson,
thing.
yeah.
Oh yeah, but a big venue like that. I mean, they got a billion exits.
Yeah.
That little club did not.
Yeah.
But it's more for the performer. I always think about like don't go where you're not supposed to, because it happens all the time.
Don't go where the road don't go. Did you
Hell
ever say
yeah.
that?
Fall backstage.
Hey, that is a reminder. Actually, that a lot of shit happened this week.
So
A lot of shit happened. The Game Awards were Thursday night. And I've been to that a few times, but I haven't gone to the last couple. I was all set to go last year.
Yeah.
And then the fires happened, and it was like, oh yeah, the freeways are dodgy.
yeah.
I was like, nah, I'm not gonna mess with that.
Oh, so were we not invited this year?
No. I mean, I got a thing about.
Oh, you weren't. Oh, I would have gone.
What are you saying?
What would you have done at the Game Awards?
Loved every second of it.
Oh,
You didn't you watched it at home on Twitch?
yeah, you did that from home. That's all good.
I watched it from home.
Well,
Sounds
I was gonna say, I always give Jeff Keighley props because Jeff Keighley. A lot of people don't realize he's the one that does that show. Like, there's still a lot of mentality that Game Award show is like still like a
Corporate.
Spike TV, like Viacom thing. It's
Yeah.
not like he took that from that whole entity and he's doing it himself. And I think he legitimately tries and does a really good job of trying to find that right balance of, it has to be commercial to a degree, but then has a lot of awesome announcements and
It gets better and
performances
better
stuff.
every year.
Yeah, he really does a good job. But I will say this year I thought he did a great job with the show.
Yeah.
This is the first year though that I think the announcements did not appeal to my taste in video games. I don't think there was even one that because I never played stuff from like Obsidian or Anthem. Anthem is who's developing Anthem?
That's
I'm blanking out.
BioWare.
BioWare. Yeah, all of that stuff was not in my
Come on, Ultimate
wheelhouse.
Alliance 3.
But yeah, I was gonna say the most I could say is Ultimate Alliance 3 being a Switch exclusive and being made by Team Ninja.
Yeah.
That was crazy. So I'll say that was pretty.
As soon as it came on screen, like with the HUD around the character and everything, I knew. I was like, holy shit, it's been like a long time since an Ultimate Alliance.
And the fact that Nintendo's got it.
Yeah.
Nintendo's publishing it.
Yeah.
That
But
is
then
blowing my mind.
my first thought, though, is like, this doesn't look that great. And I was like, is this a cell phone game? Oh, no, Switch exclusive.
Yeah.
But, I get it. Ultimate Alliance was always kind of like you're way zoomed out.
Yeah.
It's like
isometric
tiny little characters.
Yeah.
So
Crawler, yeah.
I think
I'm
maybe
kinda-
that trailer was zoomed in or something. I don't know what was going on, but
Yeah, I don't know, but I'm in for that though. If that's cool, I think that's awesome. But I know one of the big things was the Persona DLC
Yeah.
for Smash, but I never played Persona. So.
I got excited just because I know how excited the Smash community and the anime community is going to be now.
Well, it was cool just in the sense that the fact that the like whenever these DLC characters come out, the fact that the first one is a Persona character, I guess it's exciting in the sense that there are no rules now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh man, anybody could be in this game. Like,
Yeah.
So that's kind of cool, whatever. But
Because they still haven't announced everyone, right?
No, so Joker from Persona is the first of 5 that are planned, in addition to the Piranha Plant. That will be a later thing. But the craziest thing, that Persona announcement was huge for 2 reasons. One, open up the door. Persona was on PlayStation only. But then 2, the kind of soft rumor that by announced is like, okay, so Persona 5's coming to Smash Brothers. That means Nintendo and Atlas are talking together.
Yeah.
That means Persona 5's gonna have to come to Switch eventually.
And that's I'm more excited about that prospect than anything because I played a couple hours of that game and I like it, but I never had the time. I will play the shit out of it on Switch.
Yeah,
I hope that happens.
It ran on PS3, so they should be able to port it. They did portable versions of P3 and P4, so like it seems likely. But yeah, that is like, again, I just beat Persona 5, so I am ecstatic about that.
Yeah.
I got confused. I thought that we did something awesome because I kept seeing Joker update. I'm like, what? What?
Oh yeah, the
Joker update?
Yeah.
Like, now it's like gone to the world where like I think that's about us.
They
Like,
kind of
how
stole
long
our
am I?
bit.
That's right. Jeff Keighley.
It's
stole
embarrassing,
Joker.
but I was like, dude, there's a Joker update in the what? Oh, I don't know what Joker is.
People kept sending me Joker in Smash, and I was like, oh my god! And I'm hoping for like, that fucking Joker. And I have to say, I'm probably the only one on Earth that was disappointed when I found out it was the Persona Joker. Like,
No.
I know
Straight
that's
up,
appropriate.
Me too.
Yeah.
I thought it was the same thing.
I really was like, fucking Jared Leto Joker doing the voice to Link. Oh,
wouldn't even be
know,
like animated.
in our little world is the only way that could be a disappointment. Everyone on Earth
stupid
was
fucker.
was blown away.
I'm gonna fuck you up, Link. I'm gonna fucking kill you. Dr. Mario.
Oh.
That's his final smash. His face just grows.
Yeah, he just does the look.
Can he have like a minor attack where he tattoos on your face? Like,
Yeah.
Oh, damaged.
put a damage
on
across
Mario's
your forehead?
face.
Yeah.
And he sends used condoms your way. Just
Sorry, Yoshi.
Oh,
you
he
just
sends a
got
used condom to
Flings it.
dead
Mario.
pigs.
Yeah, his assist trophy is like Harley in a bikini, and everybody else gets all squeamish, like, oh, I kind of like it. I don't know if that's okay. And
Yeah.
then they all.
Because they're Nintendo characters. They're like, are we allowed to like this?
Yeah.
I think Nintendo should pick this up.
Yeah, and then have the state. Every Persona character, sorry, every Smash Brothers character gets a stage, so the Joker's character should be Hot Topic. That way, you're all set.
Yeah.
Oh.
That'd be great.
And then have Joker from Persona 2. So you got both
Yeah,
Jokers.
alternate
and
costume.
Then get, what's his name? Miller. I'm a midnight toker.
Oh, yeah.
Steve Miller?
Steve Miller
Miller
Band.
Band.
Get
Fred
Steve Miller
Miller,
in there
his-
and he
his
does that
cousin.
song in the background.
Fred Miller.
Fuck yeah. Then you have the ultimate game for white people.
Okay.
I mean, that's right. Isn't
No,
that song?
Steve
I hear
Miller-
that song and I'm
Steve
just
Miller
like,
has a
I like.
very
Hey,
diverse-
Any ethnicity.
Yeah.
No, what?
Wait.
Steve Miller.
Close
Any
up on
ethnicity
me.
like
Close
that.
up.
Yeah. Wait. Go to Derek.
I love Steve Miller Band.
Oh,
okay.
Well,
Well,
time keeps on slipping into the future.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Psychedelic.
Now, one
So
second.
psychedelic.
Rocco, is Derek allowed to like that band?
What?
Yeah, because I
I
heard
don't
what you
get
just
a say
said.
in that. That's
You set the rules. Well, we set
I
the
don't make
rules.
them. I have decided this is not about Smash Brothers or racism.
What?
I am not going to cuss this podcast.
Whoa.
'cause
Good
I-
luck.
Right on, man.
Yeah,
I've done
right.
it so far. I have.
Pussy.
Yeah,
So
right.
I just want you guys to know.
How was that
if
kid's
you hear
birthday
some,
party
like,
you went to this
Hey,
weekend?
Shawn.
Yeah.
Do you know Ray William Johnson has a new web series out right now that is really popular?
That's okay.
It's called The Freshman Philosopher.
Is this real?
It's
Yes,
real.
I saw the
Yeah.
What is that?
RJW's back.
He basically
RJW.
he basically is like taking down snowflake. Don't put the camera on me. Sean's reaction. He's taking down like snowflakes. Like every snowflake issue, he basically
wait.
he like explains why you shouldn't be like offended or why you're stupid. Ray William Johnson explaining to people why they're stupid. Freshman Philosopher.
Well,
Squirrel.
It's like that Penn and Teller show. What's it called?
no,
Yeah.
no. It's
And it gets like
Oh,
20
I'm
20
sorry.
million views like every episode.
Well, good for him.
What do you think about that?
You're glad?
You know, I would love to have 20 million views on all of our videos. So maybe one day.
I don't think he has 20 million views on those.
I find that
Does he?
hard to believe.
On Facebook he does.
Maybe
Facebook,
Oh.
Facebook video.
Maybe if you stepped it up, Sean, and put out some like
He's got
hot,
Zuckerberg in
topical
his
stuff.
pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Sean's appreciative.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be checking in with Sean all throughout the
Now,
podcast.
I can still be negative. I'm just not gonna cuss.
Why?
So I
Okay.
may say some
What's
fricks.
Yeah, why turn it
What's
Yeah,
into
didn't
okay.
you go to a kid's birthday party
Because
this weekend?
I
How'd that go?
said I was gonna do it, or you said I was gonna do it like 5 podcasts ago, and I get a lot of messages about it. Like, you can't do it. Like, I don't think you can do
That's
it.
a good
which
challenge.
is ridiculous. Of course I can do it.
All right.
I just choose not to. But I'm gonna choose to tonight. That's all I'm
Yeah,
saying.
curses are the spice of the
Hey, Sean.
language flavor.
Yeah.
PETA came out this week,
Yeah.
says that phrases like bringing home the bacon
Uh-huh.
are the same as racist and homophobic speech. What do you think about that?
I think that's a bold stance.
I
That's
thought you were going to say bullshit.
Oh, I
I think
thought we were
it's
close.
I think it's a bold thing to say.
close.
I
Do you agree with that?
I don't agree. I don't I don't even kind of agree.
Hey, Sean, tell us about how you feel. I mean, my health care is going up next year. I think, how's yours looking?
Oh. It's tough, guys.
Well,
It's
what's the situation?
It's a tough road to hoe. I'll tell you that
you
much.
got a family, you know, obviously health care for your family. How's that going?
It's not the ideal situation to have to pay $1 billion a month.
Oh,
And the copay is also
that all you have to
ridiculous.
and they do get sick a lot.
I
too.
get oh,
yeah, why do your kids
Yeah.
get
Anything
so
else?
sick?
Yeah. What else?
it's not gonna work.
What do you mean?
You guys,
Did you do all your Christmas shopping already?
I did some.
Some.
It's
Got a
Oh,
lot
you got
left.
a lot
How was
left.
the mall?
though, right?
Got a lot
There you
left.
go.
Yeah.
How's parking?
Parking was fine. Yes, it's fine. Hey,
Dude,
let's
fix that
move on.
windshield.
Man, I thought we were.
We don't need to worry about me. Huh?
Sean,
All right.
listen.
We'll get him by the end of the show. Don't worry, everybody. We'll work at it.
Favorite
Hey,
characters?
you guys,
What?
real quick,
Yeah.
I'm gonna change the topic. Guys, you can hear Kevin now. We gave Kevin a microphone finally.
Kevin has a
so
mic.
You guys
Oh, yeah.
probably can hear him.
Yeah.
Kevin, we made a lot of we made a lot of tweaks today. We got an entirely new Like my microphone was like out to kill me. The past few shows. We got a whole new mixer involved. We got a better like main camera. We got all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, it's
in
a
motion.
lot of behind the scenes stuff, but now we can.
Yeah.
Now we can hear our friend Kevin.
It's stepped up.
Beautiful.
Big time, baby.
There was one more announcement at the Game Awards.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't see a ton of people talk about this. There's a game coming out where you play as like chimpanzees or apes throughout evolution, like every few million of years.
That sounds rad.
Yeah, I think you would dig
Yeah.
it. Like it was just like this. I forget what it was called. I'm sure someone in the chat would know. But you're just again. I said this live as I was watching it, but really, it's like Monkey Dark Souls.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like, and I'm
Yeah.
in. I'm in.
Monkey
And it's
Souls.
like this
Monkey Souls.
evolution. It's
Yeah.
like this.
It's
You
so
know,
fucking
life
cool.
is kind of like Monkey Dark Souls
Yeah.
when you think about it.
Ancestors. That's what it is.
Let's go.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Lambert.
Yeah.
We had to fight to
That
to
sounds
evolve.
sick. It looks great.
It looked very early, but
Yeah.
it looked like it had a lot of potential.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it Corey Balrog?
No.
presenting
I think it was.
Who
I think it was someone who was worked
Corey
on Fallout
Balrog.
4
I love his name too.
and then founded his own team.
Okay,
so it's
right.
people, like, there's so many like teams that
Wait.
Ubisoft who's splintered off.
Yeah.
Garrett, do you know that it's Barlog?
No.
Or do
he
you?
said Corey Balrog.
I know you said
Balrog.
that, but do you
I
know?
love Street Fighter.
Do you
man.
know that's what you did? Versus
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know.
He won for
Nasty
and
uppercut.
Yeah,
And
God of War won Game of the Year.
Justified. God of War won a lot of stuff, and I thought that was rad.
Yeah, you know, I was talking about this in.
Is
in,
God of War everybody's game of the year?
I still need to play
No.
it.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, you know,
think so.
I wouldn't pick it maybe as my number one game of the year,
Red Dead.
but it was a fantastic game, and I was talking about this in the car the other day. That game, I think it's super cool that it's winning. I say let it win the awards, even though it's not my favorite. Maybe it took something. It kind of did an impossible task. It took a series that was already established, already had its own set of rules, gameplay, characters. It was kind of this immature thing, and I mean that endearingly. I love the God of War games all leading up to this, but it had all this stuff and then changed all of it and made it a little more mature. It totally changed the gameplay, the story, all this stuff changed, and it kind of shouldn't have worked. Like, so many people could have fucked that up, and they didn't. So I think it's cool. Hey, they deserve awards. I think that's totally cool. I think I like Spider-Man more personally as an overall game. Yeah, Spider-Man is probably. I have not played enough Red Dead to make that call on that, but as of now, Spider-Man is still my favorite this year.
If I am just going by the game that I played the most, like the game that captured my attention, it would have to be Red Dead.
Yeah.
I played Spider-Man, I played God of War, but
Yeah.
after 2 or 3 weeks of those games, I put them down.
Yeah.
Red Dead I've been playing pretty consistently, so that's my Gotti for 2018.
I mean, my second would be God of War. So I mean, PlayStation killed it this year.
Yeah.
But
my second would probably be God of War 2, honestly.
Yeah, but the Return of the fucking Jedi here is the Switch. The end of the year, the Switch has been killing it.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry, you were.
Yeah. So like with me, this was the year I beat Persona 5, which is now one of my favorite games I've played ever. So that's like my game of the year, even though it came out last year. I'm just now getting to Spider-Man and God of War.
Yeah.
But in terms of indie games, The Messenger, which I talked about long ago, which actually won best like indie debut at the Game Awards.
Oh, yeah.
That was that 8-bit, 16-bit game.
Cool.
And there's another game called Dusk, which is like it's a first-person shooter, but it looks like it was made in the 90s. Both those two are like indie PC games that are really cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, Persona 5. But I'll beat God of War and Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And figure it out.
The only reason I wouldn't have picked God of War is just I thought it was a fantastic game, and they really, really did a great job. It just it achieves this level and stays there, and it doesn't after it kind of establishes like, wow, they did this. I didn't feel like it took any further risk, so when I beat it, I was like, okay, that was cool.
Talking about God of War?
Yeah. Whereas Spider-Man, man, in that game's final acts, oh my god, it just takes all this emotional risk, and it really like it made me feel stuff. It was just like, wow, like there's things I could say are maybe a little repetitive or whatever. It wasn't perfect, but Spider-Man just really it made me feel like I was Spider-Man. Okay, that's the sappy thing to say, but the story was really, really good in it and believable and like raw and real. I really like that. So I don't know. That was what I like, but they're close to each other.
I
like
always
them both.
have this problem in a video game. This happened to me with Fallout, New Vegas. It happened to me with God of War. I hit a point where it's maybe a third of the way into the game or halfway into the game.
Yeah.
Where the second half of the story unfolds before you.
Yeah.
You're going through this moment by moment. This is so cool. I don't know what the fuck is happening. Ah, guys.
Yeah.
Whoa, new powers. And then you come to a point where it's like, now we're going to show you the grand story. And they kind of lay out what your real quest is going to be.
Yeah.
And they give you a fat laundry list of things to do. And you kind of see like, oh, I got a lot of shit to do. In New Vegas, it was like, there's all these people running these gangs, and you can pick which one you want to go and take them down and take over the whole land. And I was like, yeah, I could do that. And in God of War, they kind of opened up like, you're going to go to this other dimension, and you're going to travel to these different lands and slay all these legendary creatures. I was like, well, am I? I hit that point.
But that's funny. I had that thought kind of at that point, but it didn't really. I think there's a lot of maybe optional stuff you can do, but I just followed the path, and it never like got more complicated.
And that's the second half of my comment here. It's not that those tasks are too hard. It's just mentally overwhelming. And I always, I'm enjoying the game, but I think, okay, like, cool, I have a lot to do here. I'm going to put this down and I'll come back to this. And I never come back. Yeah. And I always pick up another game. Yeah. And actually Red Dead, I've been playing it and I haven't hit that level yet. I feel like I want to do more in Red Dead and they're holding me back. Yeah. So I'm just progressing through it. They kind of put the carrot, they dangle it in front of me. And if the carrot's pulled away and I just see the landscape, it's like, I'm a little bit scared to go forward now.
Yeah. They pace it well.
Yeah.
I just got to a place where it seems whenever I get to a new chapter, and the chapters are paced pretty well, that it's like, oh shit, the story just unfolded and got super. I'm way more sucked in now.
Totally.
On every new chapter.
When it comes to Red Dead, like I said, I played it a ton the week it came out and never again. Like I've played the new Smash a ton because it's on Switch. I brought it here, but I've been here a lot and or out somewhere, and so the Switch is great. But Red Dead, I haven't had any time to sit at home and play. However, I am on Christmas break this year.
Oh, yeah.
That is going to be my full-time job.
Smash?
No, Red Dead.
Oh, Red Dead.
Red Dead, I'm playing fucking till from dawn to dusk.
Till the cows come home.
Playing that shit. So I'm, at the end of the year, I'll give you my final
I'm
thought.
still fucking around. I'm still in Chapter 2.
Oh, wow.
Still in Chapter 2. I'm trying to get to Chapter 3, y'all,
chapter
but
2 as well.
I'm doing everything too, but I hunt a lot of animals and steal a lot of shit. Yeah. I don't even feel like I'm, not doing the missions, but apparently, how long has this game been out?
October 23rd, something like that, late October.
Yeah. So about 2 months. I'm doing about a chapter a month, basically.
You're getting a lot out of it, though. I mean, you're actually going out and just exploring and having fun, utilizing all the different systems.
Yeah.
A lot of people just went and did like main story, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm kind of halfway between you and that, like where I'm trying to focus on main story.
It's funny because when I played it for Friend Dimension, I don't know if this episode came out yet.
Mad Dog, Derek?
Oh, you're talking about the Red Dead episode?
Yeah.
Actually, on our Patreon, it's out now.
Oh, okay.
Right
now. When I played it for Friend Dimension, I brought in my own load, and I noticed immediately you guys were like, whoa, you've customized your character a lot. Yeah. And it was like, yeah, I really did. Like, I fucked with his hair. Like, I styled his whole head.
Same here.
And made a whole, like, all black. Everything. You know what? I basically made him look like every other character in every other video game. He doesn't look like a cowboy. He looks like evil Nathan Drake.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out how, because I went to the place trying to get, like, a black jacket. I'm like, I want a black jacket, too. Oh, I can't. I don't know how to do it. I can't figure it out.
What do you mean? Did you buy a jacket?
Yeah, but, like, the black wasn't an option. It didn't look.
Some jackets don't come in every color.
Your guy looked way cooler than my guy.
Thank you. I spent a lot of time working on him. I just got purple fingerless gloves as my new addition. I spent so much money on clothes. I do this in Grand Theft Auto too. I'm really into like stylizing my characters.
That's some of the funnest part of those Rockstar games is just how good their customizable, avatar options.
Yeah, and I love in the cutscene. It's like what you chose. I hate when you customize a character in the game and then the cutscene, it goes back to the default.
Yeah.
That doesn't really happen, thankfully, anymore. Back in the day, youngins.
Remasters, it does.
Yeah, I feel like Saints Row 3 was like the Saints Row games were like the first ones that were really like, oh, you can make your character as stupid as possible, and then the cutscenes kept that in, and then from that point on, it was like every game followed suit.
Yeah.
Can we talk about the new Smash Brothers real quick?
Yeah.
We've all got it here.
Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Ready.
So, new Smash Brothers came out.
What, did everyone out there know it came out?
I caved.
Did they know?
I said I wasn't interested. I fucking bought it.
Oh, hell yeah. I knew it.
Wait, hold on.
Sorry.
Not only did Derek end up buying it after he said he wasn't going to, not only that, today I walk into the studio and Derek is playing there.
I have it here with me
on
right
a
now.
Switch portable.
Yeah.
I said I would never take the Switch portable out of my house.
Yeah.
I fucking have Smash Brothers here with me in my pocket.
That's what I told. I was like, it took
And
a
it's
Smash
nice,
Brothers
isn't
for you
it?
to bring
it's nice
the Switch
having
out.
it with you.
What?
It is pretty nice.
It's nice,
I
yeah.
prefer playing it on console, but
Of course, but you were here before the podcast.
Yeah.
Everyone, I mean, I didn't bring mine, Kevin. But besides that, everyone was playing
Yeah.
together.
Yeah, we all did
Yeah.
wireless networking, whatever, and then local
How cool.
play, and we were all playing here on the set right before we went live.
Yeah.
So that's really cool, and it's awesome. We each have our own console, so you have like what characters you unlock.
yeah.
You're not just playing my copy
Yeah.
where it's like, oh, I didn't know. Oh, you have Simon Belmont. I don't have that. You
yeah,
know,
or you
no,
don't
it's like-
have the
That's
character that I
perfect.
like. So I'm playing it. You know, here's what it was. I was at home on Facebook, and everybody's posting all their shit. And I kept seeing that painting when you play classic mode. This is my best that I've got so far. And I was thinking, like, damn, I really don't want everybody walking around thinking that they're better than me at Smash Bros.
that'd be terrible.
FOMO,
Fuck
dude.
that. You know, I just wanted to get in and get in on the action. So I'm playing it. I'm playing single player. I don't know if you guys have all started single player.
Yeah.
the
kinda poked around.
World
Spirit
of
mode?
Light mode or whatever.
Yeah, spirit mode, World of Light. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
no, I've
that's-
been
that's-
playing
oh.
the shit out
So
of it.
Love
yeah.
it.
I want to talk
Oh.
about the opening cutscene to that was fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Whoever's directing the shit over at Nintendo,
Yeah.
that is some dark shit.
Yeah, wasn't
Yeah.
it good?
It's like kind of scary. It was kind of sad, actually. I actually felt a little bit depressed and heartbroken just seeing all my favorite Nintendo characters basically being murdered.
Did you never see the trailer?
They showed that.
didn't.
They showed that ahead of. But yeah,
because I was
missed
so-
all the
okay,
marketing for
cool.
this game. So I'm watching it, and like, it's pretty emotional experience. I've never seen this video before, and it's like, dude, they're all going up against Galeem, whatever the fuck that is. Then everybody starts fucking dying, and I'm like, oh fuck, dude, they're killing fucking Mario and Yoshi. And then it's like the ice climbers are like running away, and they get killed, and Falco's like in his ship flying off, and I'm like, these bitches are fucking dying as they're running away, like getting shot in the back, like. Classic dying like a bitch moment. Like running for your life.
Who's running? Who gets
Falco.
killed like a bitch?
So here's the thing.
Falco.
It's like Battle Royale. Some people try to fight and they die in the throes of combat. Some people are scared and run away and they die running in fear. The thing that fucking blew my mind, this was hardcore. Does anybody else know what the most hardcore moment of this whole fucking cutscene is? Fucking Wii Fit yoga trainer just hits tree pose and fucking
She's at peace, dude.
hits tree pose to face certain death. I've never seen anything so badass in any Nintendo. Fuck.
Well-
You're telling me if you're standing, let's imagine real life and a comet is coming to smash Earth. I'm shitting my pants and thinking, I'm about to die. This fucker's like, no, fuck that.
Yeah, salute
Yeah.
the sun, baby.
That was like in Rogue One at the end. They just like stood there and waited to die.
I
Wow,
love that.
spoiler.
I love that ending.
Yeah.
So cool.
Okay, this is even for Inglorious Bastards. You just spoiled that for me.
Oh shit.
Wii
It's
Fit
even.
yoga trainer hits tree pose and walks backwards into hell facing the Grim Reaper. I'm sorry.
Hey.
That was fucking cool. For Halloween, I'm Wii Fit yoga trainer.
my favorite moments were that I loved just seeing a cardboard box get blown away because you knew who was in it.
Yeah, that was.
I actually thought that was great directing.
That was
that
good.
was great.
No, the whole thing was directed really well.
Yeah, and I mean, I never thought there'd be something ever that gave me goosebumps involving Kirby.
Yeah.
But Kirby surviving it was so like, ah, like that
Main
was
character.
awesome. However, that leads me to my one criticism I will say of the single player mode. I've been having a lot of fun with it, and I love all these things you do with the souls and all that stuff. They feel almost like a mobile game, but I mean that in a good way because they're ancillary. You know, it's an ancillary thing to the main game, and I like that having it as a portable. Like, yeah, let me upgrade this guy. Okay, I'll put it away now. I love all that stuff. But the one thing. And it was a thing I said about the Wii U version too. I remember when the Wii U one came out, it didn't have all of those crazy cutscenes. The Brawl on the Wii did. Their story mode had cutscenes like that throughout the single player mode.
Yeah.
Wii U didn't. And Sakurai was like, yeah, we're not doing that because everyone just uploads them to YouTube. So, nah. And I just think, man, the single player mode in the Switch version would be so much cooler if every so often when you beat something there would be a story cutscene like that. But they have this in their head to not put them in the game anymore, and I don't get it. I won't look at them on YouTube. I know people upload them. I won't look. I don't.
Well,
like,
let's unpack the logic. These are so special. We don't want people to put them on YouTube. So we won't show them to anyone ever.
Yeah, I just don't like. Yeah, that to me is still a misstep since Brawl. Like, I'm not saying Brawl's single player was like.
No, you're talking about the cutscenes. They're entertaining.
But those scenes are really
cool.
cool. And how cool would it be to have some more we haven't seen throughout the game?
They're saving a lot of time and money by not having to make and animate.
So that was just whack, and I think they should go back to that. But otherwise, been enjoying the hell out of the single player.
Yeah,
it's
cool.
I've been really surprised though. I have to say too. I've seen so much feedback online that's like, oh, here's how you unlock all the characters. Fuck the game. Just go in and out of menus for 6 hours, and that'll just trigger them all. Oh, change the language this many times. Just play the game. Like, just play the game that you bought, and you'll unlock it. I don't get, like, play through that. I think some people just want those characters to play with their friends.
There's 2 types of people
as
in the
quick
world.
as they want, but I don't know.
There's people who want to experience the game just as a game, and there's people who just want to, nope, give me everything, boop, and it's there.
Yeah, and I could see that. You're jumping into multiplayer. Where's Simon Belmont? I get it, but to me, to spend all this time rigging menus to do stuff, I just feel like if you play the single player that they gave you in the game that you bought, you will get them.
And it trains you.
Fun.
Yeah,
it makes you good.
Yeah, that's how I'm learning characters and shit about them. That I wasn't good at before.
Let me ask you guys a question.
All right.
So I have not played Smash Brothers really since like the first one, and so I'm playing this now
on Nintendo 64.
Correct. That was like the one that I played. I was good at that one, and then I didn't really play Brawl, and then just whatever. Since then, I've been way left in the dark. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna play this game, and I couldn't beat the first person. I couldn't beat anything.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Did you play it on classic mode?
Yeah.
Did you set the hardness to 1?
I sure did. So, maybe I didn't.
See, I'm turning everything on. I started out on normal. Within one match, everything's on easy now.
Yeah, well, that's the thing.
And there's ways to make it
So
easier.
there's a training mode. I'm like, okay, this is what I need. I'll figure this out. But the training mode didn't really tell me anything. Like, the training mode just put me in a world, and it's like, okay,
practice.
Yeah, practice. Like, no, you have to hold my hand because I'm an idiot, and you have to walk me through this and like show me this is the jump button.
You honestly need to play. You need to play multiplayer with someone who will walk you through it.
Yeah, but my criticism is I shouldn't have to do that, and they should tell me.
But like, you know what? When I left it at the start menu, it started showing me like how the game works.
Oh, that's right.
And it walked through the mechanics.
There's a how-to play section on the menu.
Sean, you couldn't find that black shirt in Red Dead either. I'm kind of wondering.
Yeah.
Is everything okay?
No, I'm just saying. Like I only played for like 20 minutes today, and I do have a real quick story.
Maybe you're just not old. You're too old.
And that it sucks because I do feel that.
I feel that way sometimes too.
Well, I'm not gonna bring up a certain series, but
I get
main
more
character dies.
Don't
I'm not even. You know what? I'm not even.
He's
okay.
So, anyways,
I
do feel a little. And can I be real when I say?
Yeah, be real. Be raw.
I thought in the moment.
Say some shit.
Should I bring this up on the podcast, or is that too embarrassing?
No.
But I'm like, no. This is who I am.
All perspectives are
this
great.
is who I am. Love it or leave it. And
Dad gamer.
Love me or leave me.
You know what?
Or leave me alone.
I love Smash Brothers. I'm not as good at this game as I thought I was going to be.
Yeah. You'll get there.
I thought I'd pop in at level 9, destroy everything, but no, the AI is harder than I expected.
Yeah.
But you just gotta play with it. You gotta stick with it. Honestly, Smash Brothers. You don't know. I'll let you know. The button scheme. Once you figure it out, it'll click and it's super simple.
Yeah.
So I think they maybe figure if you just play with it, you'll figure out what all the buttons
And I'm sure
do.
that's going to happen. I will say
a while.
One of the best moments of playing this game so far. I only played for a little bit. I gave the controller to Emma, who played for like half an hour, and she lost. And got so pissed, she took the controller and she threw it onto the couch. Just went, ugh! And then she walked away and went in her room and just like started reading a book. And I was like, "This is Smash Brothers.
It made her rage.
This is the experience. This is part of it. So welcome. This is what it's like."
I heard. I saw my brother. He was playing it, and I was wondering. I was like, did he pick his copy up? And then I heard, ah! And I was like, yeah.
Dude, that was
But
happening with
I didn't
Brian,
hear
too.
suck a fart out
I've
of my
never
ass.
once heard her like have that rage of playing a video game. I was like almost
Not
proud
even-
of her. I'm like, you're growing up.
Not even in tournament level soccer.
Yeah.
No.
That
I
anger
was
never
playing
came out.
it in my living room, fighting somebody. Yeah, at the end of the match, I was like, "Get the fuck out of here!"
Yeah.
And my cat like ran out of the room. So
It's been
it happens.
It's been bad. I've been more angry at this video game than I've been at a video game in so long.
Yeah.
And
Dude.
my go-to is scream fuck at the top of my lungs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that
And-
that's your go-to?
I am so into all these new characters and
Yeah.
unlocking them, and it's like everyone I care about, I come up against and I fucking lose.
That's
Yeah,
what-
because
it's
the
always different.
pressure's on.
You
You're
know
like,
what
Yes!
gotta get this. Gotta
I don't know.
That's the way. Yeah. What
I've
happens
lost
now?
Isabella. I've lost Snake. I've lost
Oh,
Simon
Snake.
Belmont.
Oh, no.
I cannot catch a fucking
Well, I'll
break.
tell you,
I
you-
lose
Oh, you
more
gotta
than
beat
I
him.
win.
Pretty
You gotta beat
soon,
'em.
early on, you unlock like a rematch mode for
Okay.
those guys. So just keep.
Yeah, you can
stick with it.
Yeah.
Well, this isn't in the normal Smash game mode. It's somewhere else where you can rematch.
Well, if you miss
will
out on
unlock
these
it.
challenger approaches,
Yeah.
you will unlock a thing where you can revisit those
Yeah.
guys.
How do you know? How do you unlock it?
You might have
Keep
already
playing.
unlocked it.
Just
or
keep
Just,
playing.
be
Just keep
classic
playing
mode.
and it'll show up.
After like an hour or two, it's just one of the random
I mean,
things you get.
thank God I've got my 2 mains unlocked, so I have 2 people to bounce
Who
between.
are
Villager and Wii Fit Trainer.
Those are your
Whoa.
mains.
Yeah,
I don't have either of them.
really.
My main has
I have
been
Villager.
my main's been Game & Watch, but I don't have him
But I
yet.
wanna-
But I just unlocked Marth.
I want to play with these new characters, and
Yeah.
I keep losing whenever the
Well,
pressure's
look
on.
at the secrets Rocco
Yeah,
found
dude,
online.
just
Yeah,
tap
I'm
like
gonna
an
shit
R
run all
backspace.
night.
Just
I'm
hit
gonna do
start
some menu
for 6
tapping.
hours.
Yeah.
And run some macros.
There was a thing in Melee where you had to leave your game on for like 100
Yep.
hours. or
Yeah.
Yeah.
To get
That-
what? What did you get?
YouTube,
I don't
I think, or
remember.
something.
Mewtwo or something,
Yeah.
yeah. Or yeah, I remember people would just say, "Yeah, just leave it on overnight.
Yep.
Come back in the morning. Mewtwo will be ready for you."
I'll do that
Old
tonight.
school.
That's
Yeah,
so
bring it
funny.
back. And then one other thing too, I totally forgot when the Wii U Smash Brothers came out. I got the Wii U GameCube adapter, GameCube controllers.
Yeah.
And when I got the Smash version, Brian told me it all works. So I
Yep.
plugged in my Wii U GameCube adapter. I still have the original GameCube controller I played Melee with, and that works, which I love.
Whoa.
So, yeah.
I was so happy that stuff that came with the Wii U version of Smash Brothers, that I had that extra long cable Smash controller, and that 4-port thing worked perfectly, plug and play.
That's awesome.
That is cool.
Have you guys been using what?
Pro controller.
controllers?
Controller.
Just the pro
I've been
controller.
using everything. Like the controller itself, like with the screen mounted, is great. The Pro controller is fine.
Yeah,
I
everything's pretty
prefer,
good.
I think, the GameCube controller. I think that just feels cooler.
Yeah.
But everything is playing great. Like I really think if this wasn't eligible for, or if this was eligible for Game Awards, that might have been on there
Yeah. Well, next year.
next year.
I don't know, or maybe that fell into a weird gap. Maybe it won't be there next year.
It's weird because it's eligible now because it's out after the Game Awards, but it's so far away from next year's presentation.
Yeah.
Are people still going to be
Who knows?
smashing?
By next year,
Yeah.
when we're playing Death Stranding on
Switch.
January on the Switch
Hopefully.
in January.
Still
Hey,
please.
I was just gonna say, like, as of getting this game, I thought, like, man, finally this crescendo of all these games coming out is over. You know, kind of like now that here it is at the end of the year. This is what it's focused on, dude. In like 1 month, within 1 month, Resident Evil 2 remake.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm so excited for that. Like, that's one of my most anticipated.
What's that coming out on?
PS4, Xbox,
PS4,
PC.
Xbox,
yeah. Not Switch.
Not Switch.
Yeah, yeah.
Nope.
The graphics are too good. Every time it goes to my close up, I'm fucking with my nose.
Too wet.
Stop picking your
It's
nose.
cool.
Too
I've
wet.
got like a thing.
Yeah,
like a
yeah, yeah.
itchy-
Booger.
A Coke
You ever have an
problem?
itchy- No, not that.
I've got like a thing.
Yeah, it hurt my
See, in
nose.
helicopters. I'll show you some
Man,
helicopters.
I went on Twitter and saw a picture of Artie Lang.
Oh my god.
Yeah, looks
Yes.
Dude,
Looks
His
normal.
fucking nose.
he tweeted out, it was actually really sad, and it was, the tweet said something like, feeling great, nose is
Yeah.
fucked up, gotta accept it, moving on. It's just like,
It's in the center of your fucking
I had
face.
heard stories and kind of seen glimpses of other people looking up the photos, but that was the first time I'd actually seen his current situation. Yikes! Don't fucking do drugs.
Let's just tell everyone watching this right now, on a lark, you want to check out heroin, don't.
I
Don't
think
do
Artie
that.
Lang would
Don't
make
do it.
more money doing anti-drug PSAs
Oh my gosh.
than a million comedy shows.
He's so good at radio though too. I mean,
Fucking good.
Yeah, it's
They
definitely.
ain't being on fucking camera anymore.
They don't have a lens
Well,
big
now-
enough.
Jesus,
That's the
Christ.
problem. Now all radio shows were fucking like the last thing he was on was televised or video.
Yeah, people are talking about you can sniff heroin. Yeah, you can do all kinds of stuff with heroin. None of it good.
Yeah,
So
don't
just
you usually do with heroin?
You know what I'm gonna say?
Keep it away from your
There's-
mucous
I
membrane.
can think of good things to do with heroin. Easy. Throw it in the trash.
Oh.
Give it to a police officer.
Say
Say you found it.
Yeah, say you
yeah,
found
say
it.
you found it.
Let God have it, which means
What?
throw it in the air.
Skin popping. Oh.
Once it's in the air, it's not yours.
You could.
Spread it around your yard as a pesticide. Get the bugs high.
Bring it on a plane, see what happens.
Get the bugs too high to eat your garden.
Could be kind of fun.
Let's try that.
Smuggle it across state lines.
Give it to an animal and just check it out. You know, just kind of fun stuff.
No, that's PETA's gonna shit their pants over that one.
Kevin just said put it in your veins. No,
No, what?
that's-
No, that's what we're not
That's
trying
the
to
opposite
do.
way.
No.
Get the mic out of here.
That's the opposite of what
This
we
is
wanted.
horse we're talking about.
The H.
Anyways,
Sell it. What if you sell it?
tell your
Make some money.
teacher who gave it to you. Let them handle it.
Hey, speaking of things that are, worth a lot of money and get you really high,
Yeah.
shop.mega64.com. It's going to give you a feeling
Yeah.
High on life.
equal to heroin and even better because it's cleaner, it's legal.
It's a cleaner high.
And you're going to look stylish
You're
and
gonna
not
be
have
so
some
fly.
sopping, snotty nose. So check it out.
You're going to be so fly, people are going to need an airplane to talk to you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep.
So shop.mega64.com. We got a lot of great items. I know the holidays are coming up. And Kevin, if they ordered something right now, would they make it by the Christmas season?
You know what?
It's cutting it close, but I'd say
I think
so.
If you're domestic,
It's a knife,
I would say order
Yeah.
now.
I say
Yeah.
honestly,
Order now.
This is the week.
Domestic.
yeah. If you're domestic, yeah.
Yeah,
I
if
bet
you're
we
worldwide,
can do
we're
it.
not promising
We can do it.
anything. But shop.
You're cutting it a little close.
It has a lot of great stuff. Also, patreon.com/mega64 has a tremendous amount of great items as well. In
The
the
new
form,
friend dimension that we mentioned earlier.
in the form of video. New friend dimension. And you know what? There's going to be some other stuff coming this week. It was supposed to be up there before, but some stuff coming this week. Some kind of bonus materials that really didn't have any other place online.
Ooh.
Will go on our Patreon because there wasn't really a great way to put it in another place. So we think for the Patreon audience, it's going to land real nicely. So stay tuned. Patreon.com/mega64.
Also, I want to mention we do send out quarterly Patreon prizes,
Yes.
and the cutoff to get in on this quarter is the end of this month, December 31st.
Yes.
You might as well just sign up right now so you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah. We're going to show all the images and all that stuff soon for what this package is going to be. But
can we can announce,
Ooh.
give them a little taste of
Yeah,
what it
you
is.
can-
Tell them what it is.
Tease 'em.
We're going to be designing a sexy new piece of headwear, some apparel coming your way, which is something we specialize in. I would describe it, but I think it'd be better if you just saw it for yourself when the design is ready, hopefully
it's
in the next few days.
It's a little on the
soon.
scary side.
That's right. And our second item, what were we talking about for that one?
A certain collection, a collection to complete, a collection to trade and get involved in.
That's right.
Yu-Gi-Oh was a warm-up.
Ooh.
That's all we're going to say.
We got our own.
Sign up right now. Get in before December 31st. We're going to have more announcements and some pictures to show you of all that stuff coming up soon.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Yeah, they're going to be
Tight.
really cool. I'm going to segue a little bit. Still talking Nintendo, but I'm going to segue into another direction. It's still good, but it's still going to have the Nintendo flavor. So all you Nintendo nuts out there, you don't need to tune away. Don't go over to RJW Johnson.
Freshman philosopher.
Don't go over there.
Freshman 15. Don't go over to that.
Don't get Sean's reaction. On
So it what the hell was this? Thursday. So Thursday night, it rained in California, which is a rare occurrence. So of course I got the camera out. I was like, "Hello," the classic catchphrase.
Saw that.
That was silly.
Classic. We're just silly.
Still
We're
doing
playing
that.
around. And I made the poor choice to drive on the freeway. In case anyone out of California doesn't know, maybe you've heard the legends. No one in California knows what to do when it rains, including drive. They don't know that things are different once it rains, and you can't act the same in your car. you also can't drive like an insane person. Some people don't get the memo. And I was on the freeway and was suddenly struck. And it was really scary. I'm not cognizant of everything that happened.
Oh my God.
Suddenly it was just boom, 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 boom.
Oh, fuck.
And I could kind of see out every form of airbag around me went off.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
They're blocking the windows and so I'm not seeing everything, but I could see I'm going into that divider and I hit that and both sides of my car were
and this is in the freeway.
in the middle of the freeway. So I have stopped the freeway.
Night?
And my car is smoking and dead.
Oh.
So the car starts filling with smoke. And the reason I'm bringing this up, and I'm bringing up that Nintendo flavor, is I went into my immediate... I was not hurt. I was not physically hurt, which is incredibly lucky.
Yeah, that's crazy.
very
When
good.
I walked out of the car, everyone was getting out of their cars because the freeway stopped. They weren't doing anything anyway.
You're blocking the whole thing.
They're in the
And-
rain?
Yeah.
And it's still raining, and I get out, and everyone is just like, "Oh, there's no way! Like, don't walk around! Like, don't walk around!" And I'm like, "I'm fine. I'm fine." I was mentally needing to catch up. It was like, I don't know, what do I do? 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 Phone, and I grab my phone, and everyone's yelling like, "Hey, we're all calling 911! Don't worry, we're all calling 911!" And then I immediately, this is within 30 seconds of the crash. My car is filling with smoke. And so I get out of it, and then I go, okay, what's important in this car? Assume that the car is going to blow up. Oh, I was transporting all the old backup drives of a ton of our old videos. I just had them in the back of my car, and I was moving them. And the old Nintendo E3 video, I remembered this because that whole night I was getting tweets about Visa Mech. I got Visa Mech in Smash Brothers. When you go into Smash Brothers and you pick a random name, it gives you Visa Mech.
Which, let's take one quick second to realize how incredible that little
I'm playing
thing
with
is.
that.
Yeah.
I found it within
Me too.
Within like 120 presses, boom, I got it. It came up quick.
We have infected our way into Smash Brothers.
That's
That
sick.
is amazing.
So it was like, shit, all of that's back there. Okay, what else is back there? Okay, and in my brain, this is within 30 seconds of the impact. I was like, I need to go get those and go. And I ran into the car and I found a backpack and I went, put the drives in the backpack, get the backpack there, AirPods, there they are. Okay, yeah, okay. And then camera, HD camera. All right. Is that everything? Yeah. Seal up the backpack, go. Everyone was like, sir, don't go in the car. Sir. Because it really looked like it might explode.
Yeah.
But I was in and out and I went into this survival mode where it was like, no, you're not blowing that shit up. Fuck that. And as fast as I could. And then I got out and then had the backpack on me, a box full of hard drives. And I'm like, okay, are the police coming? And everyone was just like, dude, sit down. What the fuck are you doing? Sit down. But anyway, it was really scary. I'm fine. I've got some sick ass bruises
Did you
on
get any
this side
pictures of the
me.
car?
What's that?
Did you get any pictures of the car?
Not of mine. No. No. I mean, other people might have that, but I was.
Did it burn?
No, it was no. It was no. It didn't end up exploding or burning or whatever.
Okay,
But there was a shitload of smoke.
It was smoking from the engine compartment coming into the cabin, though.
Yeah.
So that's why they were like, they did not want you going back in there.
Yeah.
Wow.
So everyone was telling me not to, but I did it, and the videos were saved.
You did the right thing.
So we have, the archives. It was probably actually pretty stupid that I did that. I should have just let them burn, but I didn't. I got them, and they're safe. Anyway, moral of the story is, if the rain and the storm shit is all fucked up, maybe you're good at driving. Other people are not. Maybe stay home if you can help it. That's all.
Wow.
How were their vehicle? How was their vehicle?
It looked like the front was like torn in half or something, but I could barely see. So maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. They were sent across the freeway. Like they were way over there, and I was not going to cross the freeway and
talk to them.
So,
or you didn't have to deal with them at all.
and it's funny because I was taking some pictures, and I was like, "Why are these all blurry?" And I'm like, "Oh, my glasses have been gone this whole time. Like, what happened?"
Oh.
And then someone handed them to me. Here are your glasses. I'm like, "How do you have them?" They're like, "They were on the freeway."
Oh,
Cool. Anyway, but
Man.
it's all good. Everything's all good.
Not a scratch, huh?
This is about every 4 years, a car comes out of nowhere and hits me.
What the hell, Rocco?
And then every time it's something extremely like it's my driver's side or it's something, and everyone's like, "Yeah, you should be like, you're definitely injured." No, I'm not. No, you don't know it yet. No, I promise I'm not. I'm fine.
Keep
You're
buying
unbreakable.
SUVs.
You're Bruce Willis.
So yeah, All I'm gonna say is Split coming out next month. Or no,
yeah.
Glass. Split already came out.
Yeah.
Glass coming out. If I am not at least mentioned in the film, we're gonna have it. Me and Shyamalan are gonna have an issue. And when I'm mad, get a close up on me, please. And when I'm angry, people tend to run away. Okay, and there's a reason for that.
That's going to be a blockbuster.
So I hope I can find true love soon because I haven't been in love since January and it sucks. Thank you.
And it sucks.
Thank you. And so if you're real and you're on Craigslist, contact me.
Are you going to buy a Hummer next? I mean,
bigger car.
Keep getting
Yeah,
more.
my cars do get bigger.
Yeah.
You
So
do go for SUVs, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go to... well, did you... Remember I talked about...
Get a motorhome.
Yeah.
An RV.
Hey, easy. You remember when that guy stole that tank and then
Oh,
drove it
yeah.
on the
Yeah.
freeway
Yeah.
and crashed?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Killdozer.
Yeah.
No, that's something else.
Oh, that was
No.
Oh,
But
okay.
that was in San Diego. That's right where you crashed. That guy
right
died
there?
in the tank.
Wow.
Yeah, so the tank couldn't have sold that
Your
freeway
car
either.
died where that man died.
Maybe the driver got possessed by his ghost.
Did you guys talk about George H.W. whatever Bush
Herbert?
died?
Who?
Did you guys talk about that?
No. We were too
mentioned
sad
it.
about it.
We mentioned it for a second.
I wasn't here last
We did a Barbara Bush tribute, but you're talking about Garage Bush.
Gorge Bush.
I didn't know what you were saying.
Gorge?
I'm sorry. Did I say that wrong? Sorry.
Garage Bush.
He's talking about George Hush. Yeah, George Hush obviously passed away.
Yeah,
so we were
yeah.
all upset about that.
Hell yeah.
Sad day.
Oh, man.
I don't know if you saw any of the retweets, but man,
Yeah.
Garage Bush and George Hush were making me laugh all day long.
Garage Hush.
Rip George
Garage
Bushy.
Hush.
Oh, man.
Barbara Busy, that was a good one. Pink, no, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
People are asking about injuries in the chat, but hey, I'm
What?
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
And
good.
then you said pink. Finish that thought.
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
I heard about the crash on social media. I saw
Yeah,
on Twitter.
Yeah.
I saw people like wishing you glad you're okay.
Well, I honestly, I tweeted about it because, like I said, everyone was tweeting at me about Fisa Mech.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, coincidentally, I just saved that video from a burning wreckage. So, well, it wasn't a burning wreckage. I'm making it sound worse than it was. But,
No, but
so
I feel like
I had to.
that's the appropriate way to kind of when you have something like that happen in your life, it's not fun to call, all right, here's like 20 people I'm going to sit down and telephone like, hey, what's up?
Yeah.
Or next time I see you, I have to tell that story again to everyone for a week. Yeah. Social media is the way to like put it out there. I heard all about it, saw you were okay, and I was like, oh, cool.
Yeah.
It was weird because we went to this Aquabats concert on Friday.
Yeah.
And I had strangers coming up to me that were like, glad you're okay, man. I was like,
That's where it's a little weird.
Thank you. What, that was okay.
Yeah, I
thank you.
disagree. If something like that happens to me, I'm not putting it on social media. If you know me on a daily basis, you'll find out.
Yeah, I didn't really talk about it. Again, this happened to me like 4 years ago, and I didn't talk about it. The only reason I did that seriously was the Fisa Mech. Like that was just that was such bizarre alignment.
It's the best way to inform people, but
Yeah, I feel like it
otherwise I would just.
It gets the job done, but yeah, we do have pretty wide-reaching social media presences, so it's a little different. And I'm not like on a personal like chat program with you, like Facebook or something.
Yeah.
It's a little more.
But
restrictive.
changing topics, that Aquabats concert was awesome.
Yeah.
A lot of us went to that.
die for.
Yeah.
And
They played the whole they're like classic. It wasn't actually their first album, but it's kind of the introduction to a lot of people's. Was the Fury of the Aquabats, and they played that in its entirety.
yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, I had a great time. It was a ton of fun.
Yeah, and again, it's always crazy to see that many Aquabats on stage, to see the full 8 and the professor.
Yeah, seeing the horn
Yeah.
section.
It was like,
yeah, it
whoa.
cool.
That's-
Like,
yeah,
that's really,
Prince Adam doing the hand fart
Yeah.
trick again
Yeah.
or whatever.
And, like, the
Whoops.
sand
Catboy
fleas came
chainsaw.
out.
Yeah, the
The
sand
sand
came
fleas,
out.
that was awesome. But yeah, it was what was so fun about that show was, and it was actually I mean this in a really good way. The Bat Commander started losing his voice, and he even commented on it. He's like, "Yeah, this is bad. I'm losing my." So, but it worked out great because that album has some instrumentals. That album so it worked out in his favor. And then they did the song "Idiot Box," which was originally like a Go-Go 13 song, wasn't it?
Yeah, that his brother wrote like in the late 80s.
Yeah, and his brother is the professor who was there, and he took over the song and dominated it. It was awesome. It was so
that's
good.
cool.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Such a great show. Yeah, it was so good. And you know, they did that show already in LA like earlier this year, and we missed it. It was during PAX East, so we couldn't go. And they did this encore in Anaheim, and I'm so glad we were able to go. That was not. Everyone was telling me after this accident. Everyone was like, "You should take the day to like chill, get everything organized." I was like, I would have had to have died to miss the show. I ain't missing it again, so I went. And
that would distract you from all the bullshit that happened yesterday.
Yeah, no more BS.
Yeah, but I had an amazing time. So it was really
fun.
It was awesome. If you can ever see the Aquabats, do it. It was they put on such a great show. It was a lot of fun. Hey, I wanted to say back on the video game subject real quick because it's something I totally forgot to bring up. Who ended up getting the PlayStation Classic?
Oh yeah,
I did.
Smash Brothers.
Not
I feel
me.
like quickly.
I looked around for it.
Oh really?
But didn't see it anywhere.
I saw
Best
it
Buy and
everywhere.
Mission Valley have the
Best Buy,
yeah,
Mission Valley.
Target,
Okay.
and
Oh, really?
Santee,
Yeah.
like all over they got them.
But a few of us did. Garrett,
checked
you
out
got
I
it.
really
Target and
liked.
Walmart.
I really liked the ad on the Game Awards that I hadn't seen previous to watching
That was
the Game
sick.
Awards.
That was really good.
That ad
Yeah.
was really neat. I never saw that up until I already had the thing sitting on my coffee table.
It was
but-
this PlayStation Classic ad where it had like every game from that animated and like these 32-bit graphics
Yeah.
all interacting with each other, and it was all like new art.
And I
Yeah,
didn't,
yeah.
I didn't know what it
awesome.
was from until it was at the end. It said
Yeah.
PlayStation Classic. I was like, oh shit, why was that never
Yeah.
put out before? But I have the thing still sitting in the box. I don't know if I'm going to get to fucking with that for a while. I think because Smash is out now, especially, and I went back to playing Red Dead this weekend. I'm happy I have it.
You're not gonna make time for Jumping Flash 2?
I'm going to maybe get that going up around Christmas time when there's like family around to play with.
You know, it's interesting. You just don't have time to play all these old games.
Fuck,
I say you,
no.
but I mean myself.
Yeah.
Nobody does.
I don't
'Cause
have time to play the new games I have.
I got the Sega collection on Switch.
Yeah.
It's 35 fucking games. Like I
Oh,
could
yeah.
kind of skim the surface of a couple of them. I found like this Legend of Zelda knockoff. I think it's called Oracle of Light, which is a badass game. But what am I going to do? Play that instead of Smash Brothers
Yeah.
or Red
Red
Dead
Dead?
Redemption or
Yeah,
God of War?
Well, so I was gonna say I've been playing mine here. I have it hooked up here. I honestly have been having fun with it. Like I know it's got its own flaws that we knew about going in and all that, but
Yeah.
there's a lot of games that are either genuinely fun or dumb, and they're fun because they're dumb. You know, like Destruction Derby has not aged.
That
Is that what
game-
it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has
It
not
sucks.
aged good,
No.
but I'm having fun playing it. Like, oh my god, you know.
I used to play that so much as a kid.
Yeah, Garrett did too. I believe.
Is Twisted Metal on there?
Twisted Metal
Yes.
1's on there. Yeah.
Is Road Rash on there?
No.
No.
Oh, they fuck.
You know,
Dude,
that's the thing. I was looking at the games list and I was like, yeah, this is okay.
It's only 20 though.
It's only $20. It's $100, and
I'm gonna look up the game.
you know it's funny when the NES Classic came out and the cable was like that long.
Yeah.
It was like, I mean, this sucks, but I guess it was whatever. It was like what, $50? Okay, but this is $100 now, and the cable's like this long, and it's like
Yeah,
you
it's
couldn't
still-
give us another like. In what world does this work? I don't understand why they keep doing that.
Everyone's
the,
got
the
HD.
Super Nintendo one didn't. That was a lot better, wasn't it?
It wasn't a lot better. It was better, but I still had my adapter for the other ones. It
really?
didn't matter. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was like
Oh, I thought they improved it a lot.
I don't.
remember having an issue.
I mean,
with it,
if
but-
they would have doubled it, it still would have been too short from the NES. You know. So I don't know.
Yeah, everyone's got like big HD TVs. Most people do in their living rooms. So yeah, a cable that's that short is just impractical.
It was honestly laughable.
You'd
And
have to
now
sit
that
so
you're
close to
spending
your TV.
$100 on it,
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah,
dude,
so that's what I was gonna say is I've had so much fun just fucking around with it.
Yeah.
And now people have discovered a debug like hack for it.
I'm
which
super
is
into this.
Somebody plugged in a keyboard instead of a controller because it's USB and hit escape, and they found a debug menu, and there's all this stuff to mess with. And so I love all that.
Yeah.
Now, if this thing was $50, I would say, hey, fuck the reviews. Just go get it and fuck around with
Yeah.
it. I would. At 100, I can't do that. At 100, that $100 is hard to swallow. So like that's my review in a nutshell. A lot of fun things to fuck around with. It's goofy, whatever. At 50, I could have said ignore the reviews and go get it, but $100 is, you know, that's a lot.
It's a 20-year-old console.
Yeah.
The
I
original
feel like
console was $200 when it came out.
they should have made
or
this
like
thing cheap as hell,
$179
and it
or
would have been a
something.
no-brainer.
Yeah.
Cool Borders 2, Metal Gear Solid. I saw some other great games on there. Oddworld Abe, Final Fantasy 7, Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, there are good games on there.
Yeah,
There
it's
are.
fun. There's some fun. I've been playing Mr. Driller like every day I've come here. Like I love Mr. Driller, so whatever. I'm having fun, but should have been $50 to $60. At 100, it's just like, what are we doing? I don't know. So,
It came with 2 controllers, though, right?
yeah, that's true.
That's
So-
the first mini system. To
Yeah.
do
They're
that.
basically
No,
charging
Super
you.
Nintendo had 2.
Oh, it
you know,
did?
It was $80 and it had 2.
That's
Yeah,
good.
that's true.
Oh,
It's
that's good.
they're charging you $5 a game, so it's a $5 per game package of 20 games.
Which,
that's the best way to look at it.
And I would spend $5 on those games in like the PlayStation Store.
That's how much they are in the PlayStation
Right.
Store about.
So that makes sense to me, but I also wouldn't choose those games.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So
It's a package.
that's where we kind of.
But again,
$5 a game for 20 games.
But I do like package. The one thing I will say I do like about packages like this is it does make me play stuff I would never.
Yeah.
Because
Oh, it's curated,
I've
yeah.
played 2 hours of Persona 1.
Oh, wow.
Maybe even longer of what I played of 5.
Right.
When would I have ever done that if that wasn't like on this cute little PlayStation in my office,
Yeah.
So I do enjoy that. Part of me really wants to beat Persona 1 just because I know a lot of people will be pissed that I played that before 4 or 5. I played
Why would they
like
be
10 or
mad?
15 hours of 4.
That's the order you're supposed to
Chronological,
play
bro.
them in.
No, but but people are, such fanboys for the latest ones that maybe they wouldn't like that.
If
They're
they
just
if
jealous.
they get mad over that, tell them to
They're,
get a life.
They're jealous because they're not real enough gamers to have started with Persona 1.
What order do you watch Evangelion? Sean, what order do you watch Evangelion?
Yeah, do you know the right order?
Do you even know it? Try to name it.
Yeah, just try.
It's not what you think.
Can you even do it?
Do you remember any of the characters? Or
Masato, Pen,
Oh yeah.
Ray,
Your
Shinji,
It's pretty good.
yeah.
Kaji.
Oh. What kind of emotions does he stir up inside you? You want to say anything?
No, let's move on.
Just
I mean, I'm happy to continue on.
just
This
a
one.
Unit 1.
Does Tim Tebow still play football? I don't even know.
I think he plays in the Canadian League.
Tim Tebow's
Really?
Canadian
Oh, he's not
now?
playing here?
No,
What happened? Wasn't he
happened?
great?
no. He
You
was
loved
never
him.
good. He was never good, and people honestly did not like the praying thing. It
No, but in
became
secret,
like a
you
spectacle.
Wow, that's really
In secret, you told me that was a really strong man who's able to go down on one knee for his beliefs.
Derek heard you
think I
say
said
that, and
that.
he said Jesus Christ, and that's true. That's what it's about.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
It's a reason for
It's
the
people.
season.
But
You guys are
War
excited
on
about Smash?
It's the war on Christmas, and now it's affecting football.
oh no, you're right. I'm confused. That's legitimately. Johnny Manziel, you don't know who that is, but he
I
was
know who
terrible,
that
and
is.
he got.
Wasn't
was in
she the
Canada.
voice of Frozen?
Tim Tebow last season played for the New York Mets baseball team in the
Oh,
minor leagues
Bo
and
Jackson
did not do
shit?
very good.
Oh, Michael
Only
Jordan
Bo
shit.
knows that.
He tried to switch sports, and it's not going well for poor Tim.
I guess that God thing is bullshit.
You could
Wow.
say that. You could say that.
I would
This
never.
proves it.
I would never.
We figured it out. Tim Tebow figured it out. If he can't do good at everything, then there is no God.
Well, I gotta
No,
balance
he's-
that side of the set out.
He's just not the chosen one.
Do you ever notice they're afraid to say Merry Christmas?
What's up with that?
Yeah.
I've seen. You know what? My new college I'm going to, Prager. They taught me all about it.
Prager U, I love
just
those
signed up.
videos. Hell
Oh,
yeah.
Dude, I've
You're
watched a bunch of
attending?
those
Fuck
too.
yeah. What happened to masculinity?
Where'd it go?
Why? And
what are you
did we
saying?
forget that it was valuable?
There are these
I've watched a
YouTube.
bunch of those too.
You did too.
I love
I'm not
Prager
joking.
University videos.
I'm not joking.
There's
I'm
these,
not joking either. I've watched
Yeah.
like 5 of them.
There's these YouTube pre-rolls now that are
No, I went to
PragerU
the
ads.
YouTube channel. Go ahead.
I
You watch this later.
legitimately like watching shit from points of view I
too.
ain't got.
For people who don't know, Prager University is a YouTube channel which is directed at on-the-fence liberals, people who identify as liberal, but they're more moderate, and they want to take those people and spin them
They want to turn them red.
hard into conservative
Oh.
political ideology. So they take really kind of ambiguous topics like, is masculinity a good thing or a bad thing? A question was like,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not really a clear answer to that.
I never thought about
Tell
it.
me what you think. And then I never thought about it. They start from there.
Then the
and
spin starts.
And it's just the fucking spin zone.
Yeah.
And the videos they make all these like logical leaps. that are really fun to watch if you're just like,
Some of them are how fucked up it is to not say Merry Christmas. I'm like, who gives a fuck?
That was the one I was watching.
Yeah,
it was
some
a
of them
pre-roll
are like,
for
why
me.
is this an issue to begin with?
I do like watching people get outraged over things that I think are silly.
One
I
of
do
them-
enjoy that.
One of them was straight up batshit. It was minimum wage is really bad, and raising the minimum wage is worse. But we should get rid of the minimum wage to begin with.
Oh.
That was the starting point. And I was like, interesting.
I'm
Sounds
confused.
A little nutty.
I don't know why all of these videos are coming into my pre-rolls, because what am I watching that the algorithm is like, yeah, this guy wants to watch these PragerU pre-rolls.
Well, they're apparently right.
But people
But
have talked about that. Like,
What?
if you watch one thing that's like that, you'll get a billion of it,
yeah, and that's the thing is you watch it facetiously, and then it's like, oh, he likes this.
One time it was feminist wrecked, and I don't know, the thumbnail looked interesting. It was one fucking click.
No, there
now
was
every day.
There was a video that I think I favorited
Yeah.
it.
Oh,
where
yeah.
someone made. I favorited it because the editing of the video looked like something I would have done as a joke, and it was called like, what was it? It was like Joe Rogan destroys feminists at a comedy show, and it was him and Bill Burr, and the editing was like was seriously like the shit I would do for like the SGC videos.
Yeah.
It was like, watch this feminist get destroyed. And then even it would show them on stage talking to this woman, and they would give the woman a red evil glow, and Joe Rogan would have the blue glow as he talked. And the woman is like, well, I think Michelle Obama could be president. And then Bill Burr goes, ha, why? Because she danced on Ellen? Boom, destroyed. Evil. No, and what did it say? Good defeats evil. The effects in it were incredible.
Perfect.
Yeah. So I favorited the video. I knew it's like anybody who sees me favoriting this, they're gonna know I favorited it because it's edited so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Will they?
But then all my recommended videos were like,
feminazi
toxic feminism strikes
Oh,
again.
no.
Why? And it's like, I
Yeah,
didn't want
and
this.
that is a shame because
I just want Mr. Bean
Now-
I
highlights.
wonder though when we favorite that, it's like, do people know that it's like we're looking at the editing of that video?
Yeah.
Because that's what we see. Because we
Well-
edit videos all the time. That's all we see. It's like, oh, that's weird. That's
The whole
but, like,
problem with algorithms is so much of my taste is ironic. Like
Yeah.
I'm liking this
Totally,
shit
totally.
because I hate it so much, and I just want to like stir the shit pot within my own feelings. Like I want to watch
Yeah.
stuff
I
that gets
forget
me fired up.
who was at our studio, our old studio, and we had that Fall Out Boy Rolling Stone cover poster.
Yeah,
and it's like
exactly.
huge. And they're like, "Why do you have that?" I was like, "Oh, we
Yeah.
hate Fall Out Boy." Okay, why do you have that?
Yeah,
because
we have
we
their-
hate
look
Fall
at
Out Boy,
'em.
so obviously we have the poster.
We have their
for it.
cover story
we
and
have that.
poster.
Look how
form.
fucking lame they
Because
look.
that's how our brains work. Of like, oh, we really don't like this, so we're gonna have a poster of it.
Yeah, the algorithm doesn't get that.
Yeah,
and it
yeah.
fucks it all up. It's like I don't really want to have this shit suggested to me. Come on.
I watched a couple videos. Now I'm just like subscribed to a Prison Planet. I don't want that.
Yeah. So you got to work on those algorithms. Speaking of algorithms, it's funny. A week ago we talked shit about Tumblr.
We
and
did.
made
Oh
some
my
jokes.
God,
Frank.
And then the
Eve,
next
Eve.
day,
Poor
the
Frank.
next
Oh,
day,
man.
We did it.
Tumblr was decapitated. No adult material. Great, fine, whatever. Well, I mean, it's not great. I mean, we're all very sad. But okay, they did that. But like their algorithm flagged all these posts that weren't that. So like Mariel was showing me. She's like, yeah, I did artwork of a cat, and it's flagged. It's like, what is happening?
Pussy. That's what it. The
Oh.
algorithm. It
Really auto detects furry stuff and just.
I really,
it knows slang.
I saw that, but I think that like that's gonna get sorted out, right? Like,
Dude, that
So,
site's been dying for
I
years.
have some more info on this.
Insider.
Have you heard about Facebook?
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
Stay connected.
People have been having posts taken down for really innocuous just text. Like even saying fuck in a sentence, they got flagged.
Yeah.
It's like,
1942,
wait,
baby.
what?
This is some bitch shit.
And here's what's going on is so Facebook rolled out all these new rules, and it's like, yeah, you can't refer to like we may flag you for really overtly sexual stuff in a way that may be uncomfortable. So, and they gave examples, and they are insane. They are like, looking for a good time tonight? what? Like you could, it's shit like that. So it's like, where did this come from? Because this is insane. Here's the source.
Oh.
There is a law about to be passed. I don't know the names of it. There are names. Other people will know them. There are a set of laws passing next month about sex work and where it cannot be done.
In America or?
In America.
Okay.
Where sites cannot allow sex work to happen even if they're not aware of it. So Facebook could be taken down even if it's happening and they don't even know that users are doing it.
It's like Craigslist got rid of it.
The way that this law is worded is so stupid and shitty and written by old people who do not understand.
Yeah.
Of course. And so all of these sites are having to cover their ass because it's like shit, like one rogue thing could take down Facebook. Like, what the fuck?
That would be so funny.
So they're all passing these rules to like, don't even say looking for a good time tonight. Anything that alludes like that.
It's just stupid.
And
Like,
it's like,
here's
what the
what
fuck
I'll
is
do.
happening?
Just let it known. Cheeseburgers is code word for blowjob.
Yeah.
And then
Let's do it.
I'll post on Facebook. Could really go for a cheeseburger right about now.
Hey.
Yeah.
And I got a lot of money for this cheeseburger.
Or roses. You give them roses for the cheeseburger.
Here's what's going to happen.
Yeah, like
Tonight-
how do you combat code words?
Well, let's
like what
do that.
the fuck?
Let's set it right now. That is what that means. Cheeseburger is blowjob. If you say you want a cheeseburger, you know what you really want. Well, now we're free. Everyone else is shackled by this, but we can say whatever we want.
I want a cheeseburger.
I could go for a burger.
No onions.
Yeah.
Wait.
You ever heard that song, Cheeseburger in Paradise?
Yeah.
Oh.
You give me the cheeseburger, I'll give you the secret sauce.
Oh.
Whoa.
No, see, now we know what it means.
The Aquabats wrote Cheeseburger Politics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That song is about Bill Clinton.
Uh-oh.
It's on the dress. That special sauce.
Yeah, someone the
Check
blue
that dress.
the blue
Ooh,
McDonald's uniform.
I could go, guys. I could go for a double.
And yeah, dude. And
Protein style.
animal style is when
Animal style.
I take all my clothes off.
Oh.
Get
And
horny,
'cause
dog.
Animal style. When you think
Yeah.
about it, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah, like
And
a beast.
The Whopper?
Eating
burgers.
pussy. I didn't know what to do.
I don't know what
Oh,
to do.
come on.
We'll
Good
call
night.
that
That's
know
gonna
what
get
to do.
banned.
that's a sloppy Joe. Yeah. So what do you want to eat tonight? Who's down for cheeseburgers? Who's down for sloppy Joes?
That lunch lady from Billy Madison.
Oh.
Hamburger.
Extra sloppy.
You like them extra sloppy, kid?
I'm extra sloppy.
Yeah, lady. You know what she was telling you about? Oh.
Oh, food will do for now.
If you're on Facebook and you want to feel a tit,
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Give me a minute.
ask for 2 chicken nuggets.
Yeah. Chicken tendies.
Or chicken. Yeah, call them chicken tendies. And that's code word for I want to feel some boobies.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tweet that right now.
I'm gonna say.
I'm in the mood for some chicken tendies.
Chicken tendies.
And it's amazing because we're just 5 idiots and we're here outsmarting Facebook.
Yeah,
they
fuck
can't
you,
take us
Zuckerberg.
down.
Yeah, they can't fuck with this.
You android-looking motherfucker. Waiting for those short circuits to start happening
Yeah,
behind those glassy eyes.
Fucking Data's
Reptile
stepbrother,
man.
Zuckerberg.
Get the fuck out of here.
Put in the emotion chip before you film your next video.
Ruining Instagram, bitch.
Thank you.
Good night,
the end.
folks.
Good night.
Is there gonna be cheeseburgers on the Christmas cast next week?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, there will be for the winner.
Oh yeah, Christmas cast next week. Cheeseburger.
Next week?
Good night.
I'm gonna get the most cheeseburgers.